Blankenship out to kick off. And no run back on this 5-yard line.
Fucking ridiculous, dude.
Lance now on first down.
Let's go.
And he got blown
I had to pick that. That's my rookie I just drafted too.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Throwing now is Lance. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
On the ball.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Let's go!
Team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 41. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And to give this time to the tailback. Heck of a move. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, you still almost picked that down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight.
Try to invite DK to this too.
The second down incompletion.
Talk shit on back, but
he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. They'll find Lindsey here. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
oh fuck me.
I pressed before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Pack, go. Just kill.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. Touchdown. That's caught from 13 yards out. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener.
Rodrigo.
Extra point.
Kick him this year. Or start kicking this year, dude.
So after the touchdown,
I really wanted to play this week too because that plays Zach again and he does not have to fucking go fucking lying through his asshole. It's a fucking Sunday.
So we will start here at the 25.
Fucking Sunday tomorrow, and he definitely does not have to go and.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Oh my God, how'd you burn me so bad? Damn, dude. And I hit your ass. I should just accept that. God, you burned me. Damn, dude.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter.
Got one play, one fucking touch. Dude, like when we were about to go into free agency, I was like, yeah, there's only kickers and punters. He's like, ooh, I might need to look to see if I need a punter. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You never fucking punt, asshole.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 2nd and 13. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go.
What the? Why are you overrunning that so bad?
And they will be set up now as he brings
Damn
this
it.
thing all the way back inside the 20. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Now Lance. That is caught at the 7. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Lance. Forced out to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun. Lance.
Oh, fuck.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kadarius Toney there to make the grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And it's no good. He misses the PAT. So file that one away. Could eventually loom large here as the night progresses. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now a handoff looking right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 29-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone.
Oh, what? Come on.
Staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Intercepted at the goal line. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Jaguars
God damn it, dude.
Position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. And Lance now to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Harris is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Lance to throw it. Flushed out right. And that is caught.
Get over there.
Jacksonville. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a
Fucking
former DB,
point.
what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion? Is
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
I kicked first, so.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself, and that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what the offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. They're going to look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Oh, fuck.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
Fuck.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run.
And
But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now Lance again. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
He gets it complete to Harris. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. And Lance going to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Lance looking to throw it.
I left it. Fuck.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamar Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on
motherfucker.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll swing this out to Tony.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
To throw, it's Lance.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They call his number again. It's his sixth catch and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Najee Harris.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Back to throw. Lance. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Lance.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Back to throw. Lance. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Buying time to his left. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, there's no points against the team. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. To try again after the sack. Lance. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Lance. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just
Fucking got it because it pushed.
That's a big day.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. On the give, this is Harris. And he takes it in.
Oh, my God.
Jacksonville. Najee Harris. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is caught out in the right.
What the fuck is that?
Gets in.
That guy just goes straight through you.
Fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Flush to his right. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not
fucking
seeing
catch, idiot.
right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Again, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right.
See what?
Another interception.
I'm not even gonna. I don't even. I haven't get him. What the? You're 2 feet in front of me and you just jump up and nab it.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions.
Wide fucking open all the way downfield. You can jump 10 feet in the fucking air and grab it.
The fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll try to run with Harris.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up
next week is Zach's a fucking bitch.
Back to throw. Lance.
No fucking way, dude. No one can make a fucking tackle.
With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Looking to throw. Lance. To the end zone.
You don't even try to pick that off and go get us some points. You're just,
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There is no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1, because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
nice block. 74.
Tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. This is taken in one-handed. What a catch. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And this one is incomplete. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
And I get hit, and
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
He had to... Absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Samuel bringing in the slant.
then your guy's breaking every fucking tackle.
The 40. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They run the jet sweep now for Tony.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hill. He's going to let it fly.
He didn't toe tap that.
It's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Jags are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
On a jet sweep, here comes Tony.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Don't call timeout.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want